And then we have our honorable chief guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and then the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kishori Nayak, who will be followed by the mace bearer. They will all come on the dais, and we are here for this very special moment of honoring our young graduates and giving them a push into the challenges of life. Let us all remain standing until the entire procession takes its seats on the dais. The members of the Syndicate and Academic Council on the right flank will take their seats on the right side of the dais. Members of the Syndicate and Academic Council on the left flank will move towards the chairs provided on the left side of the dais. The Deans of Faculties, the Registrar Evaluation and the Registrar will move towards the chairs provided for them. And the Vice Chancellor here will lead up to will proceed to the seat in the middle of the dais, followed by the chief guest and the mace bearer. The mace bearer will keep the mace at the place provided for it at the center of the dais and proceeds towards his chair on the right side of the dais. We will remain standing till the Vice Chancellor takes her seat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. the anthem which our students will now render for you. This is a new anthem created by our alumni, vibrant, new gen, youthful, contemporary. Please be seated and let's listen to the anthem.
has been called to confer degrees on candidates who have successfully completed the examinations held for the purpose and have been certified to be worthy of the same. Let the candidates be now presented.
ಮಾನವಿಕ ನಿಕಾಯ ಗಣತವೆತ್ತ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳೇ, ಮಾನವಿಕ ನಿಕಾಯದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ, ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಜುವಲ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್, PG ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇನ್ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯಂ ಪದವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಹರಾಗಿರುವವರ ಯಾದಿಯನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಆಯಾ ಪದವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಂಗೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸುರೇಶ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ ಶರ್ಮಾ ವಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್. ಸುರೇಖಾ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ. ವಿನಾಯಕ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ. Movie English. ರಮೇಶ್ ರಂಗಪ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ. ಸತೀಶ ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ. ಜುಬಿ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಮತ್ತು ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮ. ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ರಂಗನಗೌಡ ಮಲಿಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಮತ್ತು ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮ. ಉಷಾರಾಣಿ ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ.
ಸುಮಲತಾ ಎಸ್ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಕೆ.ಸಿ. ಶಿವಶಂಕರಮೂರ್ತಿ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ.ಎಂ. ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಖಾದರ್ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಬಿ. ಶಿವರಾಮಳ್ಳ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಂ.ಆರ್. ಗಜೇಂದ್ರ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ. ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವರ್ಷ, ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಿ. ತಿಮ್ಮೇಗೌಡ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ. ಶೇಖ್ ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸಾವಯವ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಸಾವಯವ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಸಿಂಜೆಂಟಾ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಗ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ ಎ ಸಂತಾನ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಸಿಂಜೆಂಟಾ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಐಕ್ಯಾರಿಸ್ 2009 ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ದೀಕ್ಷಾ ಬಿ.ಕೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅತ್ಯಧಿಕ ಅಂಕ, ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಐಕ್ಯಾರಿಸ್ 2009 ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ. ಅನಿತಾ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಭಟ್ ಅನ್ವಯಿಕ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಸೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ. ಅಮೃತ ಎನ್.ಕೆ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮಾಣು ಜೀವವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಜೀವವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಕೋಲ್ಗೇಟ್ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ವೈದ್ಯ ಪಾರ್ಥ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಪಂಡಿತ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕುಟುಂಬ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ. ಗಣೇಶ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬಿ.ಎಸ್ ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪ್ರಥಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಕೆ. ಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪದಕ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಂ.ಐ. ಸವದತ್ತಿ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ನೋಬೆಲ್ laureate. ಸರ್ ಸಿ.ವಿ. ರಾಮನ್ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್.ಎನ್. ಬೋಸ್ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೋಮಿ ಬಾಬಾ ಬಹುಮಾನ, NSR ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಕನ್ಯಾಕುಮಾರಿ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್. ಅಕ್ಷತಾ ಕೆ.ಎನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಫಿಲೋಮಿನಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೋಬೆಲ್ laureate ಸರ್ ಸಿ.ವಿ. ರಾಮನ್ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್.ಎನ್. ಬೋಸ್ ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೋಮಿ ಬಾಬಾ ಬಹುಮಾನ, NSR ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್.
ಶಿಲ್ಪಶ್ರೀ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಆಡಳಿತ.
ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಕಾಯದ ಪದವಿ ಪಡೆಯಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ವಂದಿಸಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಕಾಯದ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅವರ ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನು ಕರೆದ ಹಾಗೆ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ವಂದಿಸಿ ಪದಕ, ಬಹುಮಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಪದವಿ ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿರುಗಬೇಕು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರು: ಫೆರ್ನಾಂಡಿಸ್ ರೋಸಿ ಸಾಲ್ವಡರ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ನಾಯಕ ಸುಮಂಗಲ ಸುಬ್ರಾಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ. ಉಮಾಶ್ರೀ ಡಿಕೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor of Mangaluru University, I admit all the presented candidates to all graduate, undergraduate, postgraduate diploma and Doctor of Philosophy under the faculties of Arts, Science and Technology, Commerce and Education of this university. And in token thereof, they have been presented with degrees in respective faculties.
Invitees, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Today, we are celebrating the 37th annual Convocation of Mangaluru University. On this occasion, I am extremely happy to welcome our chief guest of this day, Srimati Padma Ramchandran, IAS. Madam, despite your busy schedule, you have been kind enough to accept our invitation to be the chief guest and to address this convocation. On behalf of Mangaluru University, I wholeheartedly welcome you. I also extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Kishore Nayak, who has been working steadfastly for the overall growth of the university. Welcome you, Madam. I am also happy to welcome the members of the Syndicate and Academic Council and members of various other bodies of our university. I especially welcome the students who have assembled here to receive the degrees, their parents, the faculty members, the non-teaching staff, other academic staff, research scholars, the students and the students of the campus. I welcome officers of the district administration and all other distinguished guests and invitees who have responded to our invitation. I also extend a warm welcome to the members of the print and electronic media who are here to cover this program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce and welcome our chief guest, an IAS officer of repute and the former Vice Chancellor of MS University of Baroda, Srimati Padma Ramchandran. She was a member of the Indian Administrative Service from 1956 to 1992, holding responsible positions in the Kerala state, in the Government of India and in the United Nations. She did her BA Honours in Economics from Madras University 1954 and studied in the Graduate School of Public Administration, John F. Kennedy School of the Government, Harvard, USA in 1966 to 67. In the Government of India, she processed the report called Towards Equality in 1974, the first comprehensive study of the woman in India, and served on an empowered committee of the government to implement its recommendations. She is the first woman in Kerala to become the district collector in 1965-66 and the secretary to government and later chief secretary to the government of Kerala in 1990 to 1992. She was the director of the Asian and Pacific Center for Women in Development in the United Nations at Bangkok in 1979 to 1981. As Vice Chancellor of Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda from 1995 to 98, she got the opportunity to closely view the education system in India and hone her skills in education administration and make an impact on a reputed academic institution in India. Widely traveled, she has studied different systems of governance, management and education and the problems of women's development in many countries. She was also associated with the work of the NAC set up by the UGC and other educational bodies. Her book on public administration in India in 1985, published by the National Book Trust, has gone into the third reprint and has been brought out in Bengali, Hindi and Malayalam and is being translated into other Indian languages. The National Book Trust has also released a comprehensive book written by her and Vasanta Ramkumar on education in India in 2005. As a member of UGC's National Consultative Committee on Capacity Building for Women Managers in Higher Education from 1990 to 2015, which was sponsored and headed by Dr. Armati Desai, chairperson of UGC, she was engaged in many training programs all over India. These were designed to motivate and equip women teachers at higher level to get into higher positions of decision making and to ensure that women's interests and problems are not lost sight of. She continues her deep interest in writing on women's issues and subjects of general interest. Mrs. Ramchandran has written and published widely for over 6 decades. She is a writer of short stories and humorous riddles for newspapers as well as articles and papers on management, training and women. Madam, your presence here today has made us proud and delighted. I once again welcome you. Let me now proceed to present a brief report about our university's performance and development as far as our academic achievements, progress in research, extension activities, and sports and extracurricular activities are concerned. Starting from a mere 5 postgraduate programs and a few colleges, today Mangaluru University has over 28 postgraduate departments offering 41 postgraduate programs and has over 210 affiliated colleges. Mangaluru University has over 30 chairs and study centers covering various facets of culture, language and regional studies, and all have been functioning very well. A unique Yekshagana museum is maintained depicting the rich heritage of this art, and we also have a precious molluscum shell museum on the campus. The facilities available on the campus include administrative building, faculty buildings, well-equipped library with a large collection of books, a cyber lab and a plagiarism testing software, hostels, staff quarters, guest houses, a well-equipped outpatient health center, a well-furnished Mangaluru auditorium, an international student center, 5 constituent colleges and a distance education center, C.V. Raman Circle and beautiful parks in front of academic buildings. All science labs are converted to fully modular labs with anti-rust, anti-corrosion material. The campus also houses a lecture complex which has 15 classrooms and 2 mini auditoriums. The 400-meter track with stadium and well-furnished gymnasium with modern equipment and a seminar hall are developed to encourage sports. Digital signages and information kiosks, CCTV cameras are installed over the campus. We are now moving towards making the university self-sufficient in energy requirements by installing solar energy panels on important buildings funded by Ministry of Non-Conventional Energy. Mangaluru University has grown into a multidisciplinary and research-oriented university. And now, Mangaluru University has acquired a stellar reputation in India and abroad for its efforts to promoting excellence in teaching, research, capacity building and community service. Mangaluru University has built international collaborations with many institutions in different countries of the world, making this university as one of the leading universities in India. Our university has been the sought-after universities for higher education by international students. As of today, over 160 international students from 34 countries are pursuing their higher studies in Mangaluru University, and over 100 have passed out during the year 2017 to 2019. This has not only put Mangaluru University on the international map, but also become a source of generating funds to the university. Today, the university has carved a niche for itself in the area of research and academic achievements. Over the years, the university has consistently been ranked among the top universities in the country. Though young in age, it is only the 3rd university in the state to be recognized for its research contribution among the top 50 universities in the country. Our teaching faculty members have rendered themselves credibly and in their teaching and research activities. The university conducts all its activities strictly as per a fixed calendar of events and has been regularly revising the syllabi to suit the needs of the job market. The year 2018-19 saw many endeavors from our part, but I would like to point out some of the major achievements of our university. Mangaluru University holds the first place in percentage of internationally collaborated papers in India. The H index of Mangaluru University is presently 64 as per Scopus, a steady hike from 39 in 2015 to 64 in 2018. Mangaluru University is ranked 87th in the NIRF ranking, a good leap into the top 100 in the last 1 year, and is also ranked 12th among the government-run universities and first in Karnataka as per India Today ranking. Mangaluru University has been ranked 3rd at the national level by UI Green Metric World Ranking for its green initiatives and academic ambience. Our university is one of the top 3 universities on the basis of QS rankings in Karnataka state, 43rd in the country, and is placed at 175th position among the BRICS nations. This has boosted the image of the university. The university has 65 linkages across the globe with reputed research centers and institutions for collaborative teaching and research programs, and over 15 national research centers like DARC, Mumbai, Ajika, Kalpakam, NSC New Delhi, CLCR Bangalore, CFTRI Mysore, NL Bangalore, and so on. Our university has also established national research facilities like Microtron, CARER, and CAR, and houses many equipments in different departments and burst labs, and we have a unique animal house too. CARER has now applied for international accreditation by International Atomic Energy Authority and is on the verge of becoming a major research center in the country. An IoT lab and an incubation center are started to develop the skills of the students and give wings to the innovative ideas of students. During the current year, our university postgraduate departments have organized 3 international seminars, 9 national seminars, 10 workshops, and more than 30 faculty members have been deputed to participate in national and international conferences. Village adoption programs have been conducted in 3 villages by our PG departments. I am happy to report that we have over 50 ongoing research projects funded by UGC, BRNS, DST, Ministry of Environmental Science, ICSSR, etc. The total grants for these projects amounts to over 20 crores, of which rupees 6.5 crores are sanctioned during the year 2018-19. The Department of Yogi Science has UGC assistance for innovative programs and regularly conducts training for international students as per MOU with few countries. The university has introduced the choice-based credit system for PG courses successfully and has moved ahead to introduce the CBCS system in UG programs too from June 2019, giving more importance to skill development. New postgraduate courses like MSc in Medical Physics has been started from the academic year 2018-19, having MOU with AJ Hospital and Research Center at Mangalore and Mangalore Institute of Oncology, Mangalore. This course is recognized and approved by AERB Mumbai. To provide good exposure and training, the university has appointed 45 researchers and scholars, both from India and abroad, as adjunct professors. The university was able to get the highest number of GYAN programs during the last year in phase 2. Till date, over 27 GYAN programs have been conducted in our university. The examination processes have been made online, right from registration to generation of hall tickets to the printing of marks cards. The online entry of marks and validation has led to speedy declaration of results as early as 24 hours after completion of valuation. The Finance Department has also adopted online initiatives and all payments are made online to the stakeholders. On the extracurricular front too, the university has excelled and proved to be a champion among sports and cultural activities. In sports, consecutively for 3 years, Mangaluru has secured overall championship in All India Inter-University Athletic Championships by securing 16 gold, 16 silver and 9 bronze medals. And our students are selected for World University Games 2019 to be held in Italy in July. Our university is now among the top 6 universities in India in sports. In the cultural activities, our university has bagged the first place in 3 events: folk dance, drama and skit at All India Youth Festival and at Chandigarh. For the first time in 39 years of its history, Mangalore University was the first university from Karnataka to perform at the international level at the 12th South Asia Youth Festival. Recognizing the performance of our team, 3 universities from other parts of India, Darjeeling University Chhattisgarh, Kanchipuram University Chennai and Guwahati University Assam, have signed MOU with our university for cultural exchange. Since its establishment in 1980, the university family has been expanding through the fraternity of its alumni who have gone on to make a mark in every walk of life. Our alumni are our pride. They have made an outstanding contribution at both national and international levels. Their continuing support to the alma mater deserves a thunderous applause, and we wish them all the best. As you know, since the inception, we had set several goals to take forward the vision and growth of the university. We have attained some of these goals and we remain committed to a steadfast work to achieve the rest in due course. Mangaluru has undergone the process of evaluation by NAC in 2014 with A+, which was a major milestone in its history. Now once again, we are taking on this challenge. It's a versatile exercise in which every department of the university has to work hard day and night and deliberate to make a difference in every sphere of the university life. We have rebuild ourselves, leaving behind our apparent weaknesses, and most importantly, we are determined to maintain the momentum of improvement in every sphere of the university. On behalf of the university administration, I place on record our deep appreciation to our colleagues, both teaching and non-teaching, for giving their best to the development of the university. Finally, to conclude, I congratulate all the students for receiving their degrees. I request each one of you, young graduates, to work diligently in future to contribute meaningfully towards the nation building. I thank each and everyone, particularly all officers and faculty, syndicate members, academic council members and staff, and all others who have cooperated to make this convocation a grand success.